posture to connect you to the first and the seventh chakra. First chakra, tailbone to legs and feet. Seventh chakra at crown of head to rise you up. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, hands travel through your heart space. Pause there. Then inhale the arms back up immediately. Keep the palms pressed together, maybe a steeple grip. Open the arms out wide to the side. Let your heart lead you as you fold. We'll hang out here in ragdoll pose for a few breaths. So toe heel the feet out a little bit wider and move to the hips, bend the knees. And then turn your toes out and your heels in. And we're going to take little frog stretches or frog squats. So bend the knees, squat low, and then lift the hips, stretch the legs. Fingertips to the earth or to the heart. Remember, this is not a competition of how hard you can be on yourself. This is about you holding space where you can be curious and listen without judgment or attachment. And the chakra system allows us to focus on those strong energy and emotion points of the body. There's a lot of wisdom in these points. And there are truth tellers. They let us really know what's going on. All right, release into a wider leg forward fold. Toe heel the feet out even more. Relax your head under your heart. Gaze into the world upside down. And take a few more breaths here. Roll towards toes as you root your heels. Getting upside down helps to calm the nervous system, but this is also still really grounding. Feet are still on the earth, and then we're starting to get into the hips and thighs to awaken the second chakra, our point of nourishment. And then toe heel feet in a little bit more, and then try this on. You might not be ready for it, but just try it on. Drop into Malasana Frog. Hands come to heart space, drawing your tailbone down, pressing your thumbs in towards your chest and your elbows against your inner thighs. And then feeling your hips and thighs, just starting to notice. So as we begin these movements, you kind of come into the space where you're waking up. Maybe your mental state is still a little foggy or unclear, and then suddenly things start to connect like a puzzle piece, and that picture becomes clear. And that's what we're moving through in this body chakra flow today. Awakening our hips, our sense of nourishment, breathing in. From your hips, release a big cleansing exhale. Rise back up into your mountain pose. Woo, felt that. Toe heel your feet in. Bring your toes to touch. Release your steeple grip. Let's get in some side body movements. So just moving along, lateral, stretching, right to left to right. Staying strong in your center as you start to awaken Manipura chakra, third chakra. This is our space of intention. This is a big part of our series, is moving with intention, living with intention. So awakening this point to connect to you. Bring your arms out in front of you. Point your steeple grip like you're pointing a compass. Breathing in. Relax your arms to your sides as you breathe out. Cross your palms to opposite elbows, kind of making like a circle shape. Step the feet out about hip width distance, let the knees bend, and then just move side to side. So getting some twists. And then arms up over the head. Sass the hips side to side. And then release. We're going to do an interesting movement. I'll step in a little bit closer. So hands come onto the belly for a moment. Just close your eyes and connect to your breath here. So feel full expansion with your next inhale, how your belly starts to move out. Filling up with prana, filling up with life force. And then as you exhale, you're pulling your hands against your belly and you're feeling it deflate and your core contract and you get strong in your center and strong in your intention. So do that 2 more times. Feel the expansion in. Get strong on the out. Feel the expansion. And feel how when you really push your belly out, it's very cleansing, very clearing of some stuck energy. So let your belly protrude and then soften it as you bring it back in for strength. Okay, so arms to your side and then take one hand on your belly and one hand on your low back. Palm will flip out. Just feel that, alternate that for a moment. Step out a little bit wider, and then you're just gonna bend the knees and start to move the hips. And then what's gonna happen is your arms are gonna flap against your belly and your back. And then as you turn on your core and move the hips faster, your arms will flap faster. You can move this up to the chest, towards the shoulders, and then back towards the belly and the hips. And I know it seems weird, but this is so good for the body. So just remember, we move our body to learn to live. And we got to get out of the patterns that we're so used to living in if we really want to step into our truth. You want to start living your best life today and here on out. You cannot move the same way you've been moving. Let go of those patterns that no longer serve. Slow it down. Find those taps. And then inhale, arms back up. Hands come to heart center, palms pressing together. Back up to the sky with your inhale. Open arms wide, lead with your heart, melt to a forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift extension here, being a big breath in. Puff up through the back of your heart, curl tailbone down. Exhale, soft forward fold, relax your head. Slow rise, back up to mountain pose, leading with your heart, we're moving into our heart chakra now. Hands come back to heart space. So you're gonna open up a heart space from the heart into the arms and into the hands. And in this space of our chest is also our lungs. So this is a vibrant energy of harmony. This is where we harmonize love, kindness, and life force. So open up the arms nice and wide. On the exhale, you're gonna clap. You're gonna bring the palms towards your chest and then inhale them up high. Back to your hands, back through to your heart center. Open up wide and then clap. Palms in. Now we'll add on one more movement to the flow. Reach the arms high. Exhale, open up that heart, melt it. Open the arms out wide, reverse that movement, tuck chin to chest, inhale the arms high. Exhale, hands come to heart. Inhale, open up, find your clap. Exhale, pull the hands through heart. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, big diving through the heart space, fold. Reverse that, rise all the way back up. Lift your heart, lead with your heart, lean into it. Now maybe more of a standing back bend. Exhale, hands back to heart space. Open the arms wide, breath in. Get ready for a bigger clap. Breath out, hands back to heart center, rise up. Moving meditation, exhale, fold, lead with heart. See if you can close your eyes and just trust the process now. Harmonize your body, your breath, your being. Inhale, rise the arms all the way back up. Let them connect over the crown of your head. They find their way together. Eyes closed, hands come back to heart. Let this exhale out. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, clap. Pull the palms towards your chest. Inhale, back up to the sky. Exhale, lead with heart, forward fold. Now release here, ball pose, tuck, curl, squeeze in. Give yourself a moment here to curl and pull yourself back into yourself. Feel the awakening of these first four energy points: grounding, nourishment, intention, and harmony. So much is already happening in your body intuitively without you really even having to pay attention. But I'm going to challenge you and ask you to pay attention to it even more than you ever have. And you will learn something about yourself. There's this beautiful bright light. There is this wisdom and truth in you. What you need is in here, not out there. Release to your forward fold. Make a commitment to yourself as you rise up to your mountain pose and you bring your hands back to your heart, that you will trust this process. This is your journey. I'm simply here as a guide. And yes, the irony here is this experience is full of beauty. We can easily look around and think, gosh, this is a beautiful place. But even more beautiful is what's happening here inside you. Wake up your spirit, wake up your soul. Let's continue our journey as we open up the last few chakras. We're going to move into neck, shoulders, and throat. So we can open up our expression point. Step in a little bit closer, relaxing your arms. Take your arms out in front of you. We do this a lot if you take my classes, arm circles. So right arm down, left arm up, and you're going to alternate the circles. Just getting into our shoulders a little bit, but also a little bit of a brain teaser. And then pause, change sides. So right arm goes back, left arm goes down. And then step into place. Take right arm out in front of you. Just circle the right arm a few times, make a fist. Be very mindful if you have any shoulder injuries or challenges. Maybe move slower. Change. Change the direction. Inhale, open those arms wide. Interlace hands behind you at your low back. Taking a chest expansion or standing camel pose, one fist, bend the elbows. Lift your chest proudly and lean back. We're opening up, collarbones spreading apart. Throat is stretching, back of your tongue is resting. Lengthening the crown of your head up as you lean back. Strong in your core, maybe let your knees bend a little bit, tailbone drawing down. And just breathe. Gosh, we hold so much energy here. We hold back so much potential here for ourselves. We hold space for others, which can be beautiful, but not if it's taking away from your ability to really open up and express yourself to the world, authentically being you. Slowly bring your head over your heart. Release your standing bind. Take a moment, bring hands back to heart center. Big breath in. Bow your gaze towards your fingertips, breath out. And then ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. And pause with your ear to the right side. Take your left palm behind you at your low back. You should feel a little bit more enhancement with the stretch in your neck. Before you move your head, join your left palm back to your right. Slowly draw your chin back to chest and then lift your head gently over heart. And then change sides, tilt. Press palm behind you. Stretch. Breathe. Whatever you've woven here from stress, from holding back, from carrying the weight of the world, let's soften that weave. Let that thread get pulled and unravel. Hand connects first, then chin slowly to chest, then head back over heart. Breathe in here. Big exhale, release your arms to your sides. We're gonna do something called lion's breath next. I'll step in a little bit closer here. This is an opportunity to really clear your throat, to let go of all that stuff. You can almost kind of taste that poison, that negative energy in the back of your throat. So super important. You're stepping into a space of vulnerability here. Maybe you're here with friends. Maybe you're doing this practice alone. It can still feel awkward. You're going to stick out your tongue like this, and then roar like a lion. It will clear a lot of stuff back here. It's also really great for your health in terms of just clearing sinuses, clearing throat congestion. So just know, if anything, at least you're getting a little immune boost. So you can stand nice and tall, or you can bend your knees in chair pose with your hands on your hips. Big exhale here. Breathe all that new life into your body. Stick out tongue. Do that 2 more times. One more. Don't hold back. So good. Rise up, mountain pose. Big inhale. Hands back through heart center as you exhale. Moving into our last 2 chakras. Rise back up into your mountain pose. Third eye center. Connect your thumbs to your forehead here. That middle point of your forehead between the brows, connecting to your intuition. Close your eyes and just take a moment to observe. Now connect to the wisdom of your body. Now notice how you feel. We're really going to start to move into our practice, and what a difference it is to start now from this point than the very beginning of where you were moments ago. You're so much more awakened. You're so much more attuned. So you're going to lift this veil of illusion right now and see things as they are, not as you want them to be, not as your ego contrives them to be, or not as someone told you that they have to be. This is your truth. Get ready to see it, feel it, and know it. And then with that, you can rise to greatness, arms up and over your head. Connect your thumbs and your pinky fingers together, but release your hands to the sky. Standing back bend here as you awaken to your practice and all that it has to offer you. Exhale, hands through your heart, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, deep breath in. Ball pose as you exhale. Take a moment, tuck your chin into your throat. Tuck your forehead towards your knees. Stretch along the back line of your body. Release your knees to the mat. We'll take a moment for a seated meditation. So come into a space where you're allowing yourself to really feel what it was that you just experienced. So closing your eyes, taking a moment here to notice. I'll be offering a mantra, a chant that you will repeat out loud or quietly to yourself one time. I'll say it once, I'll say it a second time, and that's when you're repeating it or saying it out loud, quietly or externally. So take a deep breath in, call and response. Deep breath out. I am grounded. I am grounded. I am nourished. I am nourished. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am harmony. I am harmony. I am expressive. I am expressive. I am intuitive. I am intuitive. And I am wisdom. I am wisdom. Now in this moment, observe, let yourself do a little body scan from crown of head to toes. And notice which of those words really called your attention today. And let that be your primary focus from here on out as we move with our bodies and breath and with intention to listen to the wisdom of your body today. After this practice, I highly recommend a seat in meditation, a longer shavasana, and some time to journal and reflect. Especially if some things are coming up that are really tugging at you, you might want to jot them down during the practice. So if you want to press pause before we continue to gather something to write with, or to know that you're going to create space for yourself to come into meditation, I'm so excited that you're going to be on this journey with me right now. We've already been on a journey together so far, so let's keep it going. From your seated pose, let's move ourselves into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes behind you. Press your palms to the earth. Reverse your thighs against your belly here as you tuck and roll. Then plant your palms, step back into a high plank. Lift your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. And settle into down dog, stretching out, feeling your body. It's going to become more wise, more alert, more tuned, and offer you more insight with every breath and every step, every seat, every movement. Step your feet a little bit closer together. Extend your right leg up and back. Pull your chest towards your left knee. Relax your head, tuck chin into throat. Point your foot as if you're standing on the ceiling. So press the heel up, lengthen. Now lift and kick the heel up higher. Breathe in. Feel this. There's an urgency for you to want to step through. I know because I feel it too. Just going to hold this for a couple more breaths and then see how you feel about that. What is your first initial reaction or response from your body right now? Is it, wow, I feel strong, or wow, this is hard, I don't want to do it anymore? There's no right or wrong. Just want you to observe what's coming up. You'll make sense of all these little nuggets. Breathe in, press that foot, step. Exhale, slowly bend the knee, bring the knee towards the nose. Then pull your thigh up in towards your chest. Push away from the earth here. Strong core, using your core. Curl your toes in towards your knee. Look towards your thumbs. Step the foot through to your hands. Take a moment. Find some movement to surf through your lunge here. Back foot will come up and down so that we can place this back heel firm to the earth. So both feet are flat on the mat. You might have to toe heel out a little more space between the front and the back. Front knee is bent and you'll slowly rise, warrior one. Now it might be easier to feel the front leg or the back leg working here. So again, we're slowing down so you can really start to learn what's happening in the alignment of you. Is your right leg taking over? Is your left leg feeling weaker or stronger? Hands come to hips so that you can balance this energy evenly between both legs. Then find a steeple grip out in front of you. Pull the shoulders back, release index fingers, wrap thumbs, and then place that steeple grip over your chest, over your shoulders. Look up towards the point, challenging your balance. Feel. Release your arms to your sides. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. We'll flow that. Arms out in front of you, shoulders back. Arms up high, steeple grip. Pull into your core. Release arms to your side. One more time with breath and flow. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale, engage. Arms high with the breath in. Exhale, release arms to the side. Now inhale the arms up. No steeple grip this time. As you exhale, step to standing Shavasana. Lower the arms. Left foot meets the right foot, top of space. Feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, arms high, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come through heart. Keep the palms pressed together. Inhale the arms back up. Release the arms out to the side. Lead with the heart, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, ball pose, tuck and curl. Halfway lift extension. Step the right foot back, low lunge. Step the left foot back, high plank. Lift your hips up and back, downward dog. So step the right foot in a little bit. Let's do this on the other side. Extend your left leg up and back. Pull your chest towards your right knee. Let your head get closer to the earth. Wrap the eyes of the elbows in towards one another. Press into the strength of your palms. Now press your back heel up towards the sky like you're stepping on the ceiling again. Turn the toes in towards your shin bone. Spiral your inner left thigh to the sky so you're leveling your hips. Notice your gaze. Notice your breath. Notice those thoughts coming into your body right now. Where are you getting loose? Where can you re-engage? Where do you have new potential? Slowly bend the knee. Draw your thigh towards your chest, your belly. Scoop it in. As you tuck your tailbone, you're turning on your core. You're releasing stagnant energy from the low back. Nothing's going to hold you back. You're out of your own way. Curl toes in towards your shin. Heel then toe, step through. Heel then toe. Surf into your lunge a little bit. Find some freedom. Prepare for warrior one. So step right foot up and out, heel down. Pressing evenly in the heels and the toe mounds of front and back foot. Coming into this on the other side, checking your alignment. Or getting hair out of your eyes. Take a moment and feel. Where can you do a subtle adjustment, like possibly squaring the hips a little bit more, or feeling inner thighs hug in more, turning on more muscles in the legs. Maybe that root to rise where you push down into the earth so much you feel that counter rise of energy come into the body. Steeple grip out in front of you. Opposite thumb on top, release index fingers. Bring the point to the sky, look up, and then challenge yourself to close your eyes and feel that wobble. Look within. Feel those small little parts of you working hard right now to help support you. There's something deep within you right now that wants you to be successful, that wants you to win. It may not be the right way, though. It may not be the full expression of you. It might be that it's trying to protect you. and to keep you safe. So it may be holding you back from really challenging yourself to face a fear, to ask a big question, to see something in a new way. Dig in deeper for that true teacher that says, you must walk this path, even though it will be hard. Everything you need is on the other side. Release your arms to the side. Let's flow. Steeple grip out in front. Shoulders back, core engaged. Exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, steeple grip. Stay here with the exhale, engage. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, lower arms. One more time, reach, steeple grip. Shoulders back. Lift, lower arms. Warrior one, arms high this time. No steeple grip. Turn pinky fingers back, breathing in. Land into your standing Shavasana, step forward. Turn the palms to face forward. Close your eyes, breathing in, breathing out. Move into chair pose. So step your feet hip width distance apart. Sit down and back. Reach the arms out in front of you. Palms facing down, shoulders back. So we're working to pull everything back and down, back and down, back and down. Working a little bit from our first chakra into second chakra now. Hands come to heart space. Breathe in and breathe out. So warming up with a couple squats. We're going to inhale here. On the exhale, stand tall, lower the arms. Inhale, hands come to heart, squat low. Exhale, lift. So listening to your body here as you challenge yourself to pump up the volume a little bit. Warm up through the hips and thighs. And then your lowest, deepest squat right here. Stay low. Curl tailbone in a little bit. Pull navel back. And again, notice, is your body craving to release? What would it mean for you to stay a little bit longer? To turn on some muscles you haven't used in a while? To send breath throughout your whole body? Breathing in. Arms out in front of you, palms facing down, shoulders back. Slowly lower arms, lift the chest. Step in a little bit more. Bend the left knee, one leg mountain pose. Turn the palms to face forward. You can stay right here or crisscross into figure four, hands come to heart. Sit down and back. Breathe. And listen. And observe. One leg mountain. Wrap your fingers around your shin bone. Pull your thigh against your belly and your chest. Standing half wind removing pose. So super engaging for core, grounding, and really nutritious for the low back. Lengthening tailbone down. Release, let your knees touch. Keep the knee bent. Palms face forward. And then land. Change sides. Bend the right knee. You can stay right here or figure four. Working into the outer hip. Back to one leg mountain. Stay here or hug. Wrap fingers around shin bone. Pull the thigh against your belly, against your chest. Shoulders over your hips. Lengthening tailbone down. Release. Keep the knee bent. Knees touch. Pause. What are you craving right now? What are you averting from right now? Feet to the earth. Stand tall, close eyes. Big breath in. Big breath out. Arms high on the inhale, mountain. Hands connect to heart space as you exhale. Keep the palms pressed together. Rise the arms back up over the head. Inhale. Lead with heart, swan dive, bow forward, exhale. Half lift with the breath in. Ball pose as you exhale, tuck, curl, and squeeze. Palms plant. This time, step the left foot back, low lunge. Step the right foot back, high plank. Hips up and back, down dog. Right leg up and back on the inhale. Bend the knee, step through, low lunge on the exhale. Back knee comes down to the earth, low lunge, stretching into hips and thighs a little bit more. So we're going to start to find some transition from first and second chakra and invite a little bit more third chakra energy, continuing to build back through the chakra systems here. Straighten front leg, bring hips back towards your back heel. Back toes tucked or untucked, depending on what feels better for your knee. Come back into your low lunge. Rise up into crescent moon. Exhale, half split stretch. Crescent moon rise. Exhale, half split stretch. One more time, and we're going to hold our crescent moon stretch, so arms coming all the way up, or interlace hands, rest them at your front thigh. Breathe. And feel. And notice. Release palms to the inside of your right foot. Tuck your back toes. Big transition into Prasarita Padottanasana. To the Skandasana, bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Lift the toes up. Move to the other side. And just kind of move side to side here, working into our hips and thighs a little bit more. And into a forward fold, Prasarita. Relax your head underneath your heart. Toe heel feet in a little bit more. Hands can come to your hips. Inhale, rise all the way up. Star pose. Hands come to heart. Shift your toes out, your heels in. Drop into horse. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, hands, heart, drop. 2 more mandala. Breathing in. Breathing out. 1 more in. And now we sit into another posture, form, or shape where there's an opportunity to learn, listen, receive, observe. Close eyes, tune inward here. Notice sensation where your body might feel like it's struggling. There's an illusion of struggle where it might be surrendering back to you. What it's offering you, what you're resisting. And then release, rise up to your star. Reset will be a warrior 2 to the front. So we're going to start opening ourselves up to third chakra energy, getting into core, side bodies. Warrior 2, focus your gaze over your front middle finger and pause here. So where can you turn on a little bit more muscle and intention and energy in your body right now? Okay. So maybe start with your feet, lifting toes and then plugging back into heels and toe mounds. Turning on your inner thighs to hug inner thighs in, bending front knee a little bit more, sinking into a deeper lunge. Lengthening through your side bodies as you pop up your chest with energy and life. Reaching your arms away from one another and then hugging them back in at the same time. Feel. Breathe. Know. Exhale, extended side angle. And we're going to flow a little bit. Reverse warrior, up and back. Extended side angle, forward, stretch, reach, reverse warrior. Exhale, extend, reverse. Take it all the way down, low lunge. Add in a twist at the bottom, bring that back knee back down. Low lunge twist into our crescent moon with a twist into our exalted. Come down to the mat. Wrap your peace fingers around your right big toe. Come into supported side plank. Drop the outer left heel. Bring this foot to your chest and then kick it up to the sky. Fallen triangle transition. Let your right leg flow into side plank. Then bend the right knee towards your chest. Pivot. Fallen triangle. Kick through. Try that on again. Side plank. Turn. Knee in. Kick through. High plank pose. Focus here. Turning on your inner will, inner flame, inner light. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, relax your head, shake out whatever is loosening from your body that you can get rid of, that you can dump out, that no longer needs to be there. That sludge. And then focus on what's lighting up in you right now. All right, let's find that movement on the other side. I'm going to change my direction to stay connected to you. Left leg up and back on our inhale. Knee towards nose as you step through. Low lunge. Back knee comes down. Hang out here so we can marinate a little bit into our hips and thighs. Now notice if you're getting distracted, if you're living in a space of anticipation. Can you just be here? And why is it so difficult for us to just be here? Or perhaps you may be resisting moving on. Come back into our half split stretch, Ardha Hanumanasana, as you straighten your front leg and you're pulling your hips towards your back heel, toes tucked or untucked, depending on your right knee. Roll shoulders back, let your chest come through as you stretch through the back line of your left leg. And then we'll come crawling through, back knee stays down, crescent moon up, breath in. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, come back down, flow that. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, crescent moon and pause. Close eyes. Turn on your breath. Release palms to the inside. Tuck back toes, Skandasana to the back of your mat. And then side to side. We'll come back into our wide leg Prasarita forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, left palm plants, right arm twist. Change sides, right palm plants, left arm twist. Release down and then rise up, star pose. Hands through heart, fold. Rise up, star pose. Hands through heart, fold. Rise up, star pose. Hands through heart. Turn heels in, toes out. Okay, we're going to move into some bandha work here. So bandha work is a beautiful way to invoke the energy of our third chakra. And it's quite strange, but really awesome at the same time. It will help you to develop a lot of deep inner core strength and rehabilitate back. It's great for digestion and metabolism. It basically just turns everything back on in this area where a lot of stuff gets stuck and turns to sludge. And since this is our space of nourishment and intention, we really want that functioning and working. I do have a separate workshop class that's just about bandha work. So if you're feeling like you need to investigate this further after today, you can go to the bandha class. It's very short. It just walks you through these movements again so that you can develop them over time. You can start here in horse pose with me. Hands are on your hips. Take a moment to open up our shoulders a little bit. Take a couple shoulder dives, twists. Fingertips on your shoulders, twist side to side. Couple of side body movements here. Elbow in, stretch, reach. Make sure we're a little bit more awake in our core. And then the alternate option here, just so that you're aware, you can always step into a chair pose instead of in horse. All right, so what we'll do is bring palms onto thighs, let your belly rest. You'll exhale everything out of the body and then not inhale. Once you've exhaled everything out, you wait. You're going to pull your navel up in towards your throat, your chin towards your chest, so we're getting that bandha lock. And you're going to resist until you can't hold anymore and have to inhale. So it looks like this. Exhale everything out. Let your belly drop. Don't inhale. Pull navel in, pull navel in, pull navel in. You round, you round, you round, you round. And then you'll inhale. Let's do it together a couple more times. Exhale everything out. One more. Exhale everything out. Woo. Rise up. Hands back to heart. Inhale, star. Take our warrior two to the front, now on the other side. And maybe you feel already more alert and alive because we're progressing our flow, but maybe you notice that bandha work. So take an opportunity here to just feel how there's that inner spirit that just got really excited and turned on. Settle into that energy. Close your eyes and feel the warrior pose. That is the name. It is telling you what to do, who to be. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Just feel this, nothing else. Observe what's coming up. Ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me right now? What does it mean? And then we flow. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, reverse. Extend. Reverse. Extend. Reverse. All the way down, low lunge with that twist we add on. Bring the back knee down into our crescent moon twist and exalt. Windmill arms down. Low lunge. Wrap peace fingers around your big toe. I'm going to change sides here so that you can see this on the other side of what it looks like. So you wrap peace fingers around your big toe. Outer heel is going to drop back. You pull your heel in towards your chest. Your glutes are turning on. You kick and then release into side plank. Palm plants. Try kicking through. Fallen triangle. Float that leg, knee in, just like you felt when we were coming through to downward dog. Drop back, side plank, float, knee in, pivot, fallen, plank pose. Hold your plank, don't hold your breath. You're so strong. Magical things are happening in this practice right now. You'll make sense of it in a moment. Just keep asking your body to talk. Just keep observing. Lower your knees, lower your chest. And now we're going to start to move through heart, throat, mind center. Cobra pose, rolling cobras. Connect your chin to throat, forehead down to the mat for a moment. Prostration pose. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lengthen, lift the chest through, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, melt. And then lift and lower. So just feel the rolling vibration, decompressing gut, opening up chest, strengthening the back. Forehead to earth, chin to throat. Hands behind the head, like a weighted blanket. Release palms towards your shoulders. Slide the hands out in front of you, forearms down for Sphinx pose. So pressing the chest through, pulling the shoulders back, pressing down to lift, to stack shoulder over elbows. And close eyes. Take a moment, press through the tops of your feet. Turn on every part of your body. A slight tucking of your tailbone down. Pull belly button up. Let your chest continue to come through. And then release. Stack one hand on top of the other like a pillow. Forehead, rest, breathe here. Palms towards your shoulders. Tuck your toes. You can either reverse plank or reverse tabletop. Hips up and back, downward dog. So we'll do a little heart opening flow. Take a moment to breathe in and let exhale go. Right leg up and back on the inhale. Bend the knee, open up the hip here as you exhale. Keep the knee bent as you draw it through, knee towards nose, scoop, step through low lunge. Crescent, so back heel is lifted now. We rise up to crescent. We exhale, open up the heart space. Inhale, rise to crescent. Exhale, open up heart space. Rise to crescent. This time as you open up heart space, interlace hands behind you, one fist, chest expansion in our crescent lunge. Big heart and throat opener here. And we'll transition this into exalted. So take your one fist at your left hip crease here. Release. Right forearm stays down. Left arm is going to reach up, and you alternate a little twist to the side. Into a vertical crescent lunge, twist. Open up, warrior two, breath in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, low lunge, twist. Right arm reach, back knee comes down. Crescent moon twist into our exalted crescent moon. Left palm plants, peace fingers wrap around big toe, or you don't have to take the ekapada. You can just step back to side plank. Kick up, kick up. Full side plank, right into high plank, right into downward dog. Left leg up and back, bend the knee, open up the hip here. Keep the knee bent as you draw it towards your nose. Slowly, slowly step through. Crescent rise. Double lunge. Opening up the heart. Opening up the throat. Let's do one bonus lion's breath. Inhale here. Stick out tongue as you open up. Find your one fist at your low back, changing the wrapping of your thumbs. Bend the elbows, open up. Crack your heart open. Feel it pulsing, feel it bringing you life. Expand through your chest and your lungs, your life force. So much life happening here in this space. Take your one fist to your right hip crease. You'll release the bind by leaving the left forearm against the back. Stretch the right arm up. Exalt. It's okay to bend the back knee a little, a lot, not at all. Into our vertical crescent lunge. Exhale to twist. Opening up warrior two, breath in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Low lunge twist. Back knee down, crescent moon twist. Exalted crescent moon. Plant the right palm, grab onto your left big toe. Remember, it's just an option. You don't have to kick through, but listen to your body when you're making your choices to amp up, add or subtract. Plank pose, downward dog. Breathing in. Big exhale, breathe out. Ha. Walk, step forward, top of space. Take a halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, deep fold. Rise all the way up to mountain. Palms connect over crown of head. Hands come to heart space. Take a moment here. We're going to come back into our standing camel pose. So opening up heart and throat. One fist at the low back. Plant your right leg into the earth. Toppling tree, left leg behind you. And then you're starting to tilt and melt your heart towards the earth. Take the one fist away from the low back. Ooh. Super challenging, balancing, heart melting, throat opening pose. Again, just letting all that junk melt out, come out, clear the throat, exhale, stick out tongue, lion's breath. Standing splits, release. Pull your forehead towards your right knee. Sugarcane pose, you're gonna bend your left knee, grab onto your foot with your right hand, and then dance yourself upside down. Release feet together. Rise all the way up. Feel that grounding energy pulling you back onto the earth. Hands come to heart. We change sides. Standing camel pose. Shifting the weight into the left leg. Send the right leg behind you. As you start to melt your chest, you want to pull your one fist away from the low back. Forehead towards your left knee. Standing splits, release. Sugarcane pose, grab onto your foot, kick up and open. Release feet together, fold, melt the heart. Rise all the way back up. Palms connect and then hands come to heart. Move into dancer's pose next. Ground down through the left foot, bend right knee, right hand to right foot. You can send the left arm right out in front of you. Kick up, kick back, kick a little, kick a lot. Let the wisdom of your body guide you. Release, change sides. Release, hands to heart, take a moment, tune inward. Thumbs connect to third eye center. Eyes closed. Keep eyes closed, rise arms high. Trusting the process, opening up to this last few chakras, fold to the earth. Halfway lift to lengthen. Ball pose, tuck and curl. Release your knees to the mat. Child's pose. Toes touch. Knees to the outer edges of your mat. Connecting third eye center, forehead to the earth. Spend some time just dropping in and listening, observing, coming into mindfulness of your body. What is my body asking of me? What is my body trying to communicate to me? What have I been ignoring or choosing not to hear or listen? What would it look like if I actually listened to my body? Connect your palms to the earth. Slowly pull your chest and your head away. Slide the hands towards you. Come up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Pull your thighs in towards your chest. And then roll onto your seat. So just kind of roly poly your way onto your seat. We'll recline onto our backs. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll clockwise, counterclockwise. We'll come into legs up the wall pose. Just take a moment, close your eyes, roll out your ankles, point and flex the toes. Pull your navel down towards your spine so you can decompress and you feel this magical rinsing of this chakra energy in reverse. So from the earth energy to the sky at the crown of your head. Stay here, eyes closed, listen and observe, continuing to be connected. Continuing to listen and observe. And then hug your knees against your chest and belly. Pull your forehead deep against your knees so that you're squeezing out the last little bit of energy that you no longer need, that was creating a blockage or a screen, perhaps, between you and your body. You're now fully connected, fully plugged back in. That electrical charge is turned back on. And we release to Shavasana, completely surrender onto the earth, into you. And let the breath wash through you, around you, over you. As you come into this deep state of awareness and you observe the wisdom of your body. Stay and rest here as I guide you through. You are grounded. You are nourished. You are intentional. You are harmony. You are expressive. You are intuitive. You are wisdom. And take a full breath to truly notice what you're noticing right now. Hand yourself over with all that you are, with all the potential still within you. You ready to be the best, most authentic version of you. You ready to live your best life now, today, going forward. Every day, you can give yourself the gift of awareness and intention, making your life more rich and purposeful by asking yourself, what is one thing I need to be well today? What is the quality of the energy I want for today? What is my one purpose or intention for today? They're just different ways to ask the same thing, which is, how do I be happy? How do I live my best life? How do I put the most important things here in front of me first? The tools are here in you. Just keep asking yourself, what is it that I need? And the how and the why and the what and everything else will naturally arrive afterwards. It's not always easy. Sometimes we have to repeat. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. It's a journey, it's a practice, and you keep showing up. The hardest part is rolling out this mat, and you did that. Everything else after that is a gift. Thank you for giving yourself this gift today. Thank you for being on this journey with me and sharing yourself with me. I hope that you're learning a lot. I hope that you're enjoying this up and down, inside out experience of yoga, of you. There's so much more to come, my friends. Have a great, beautiful day, living in wellness, living in your light. Namaste.